Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and today is the day to talk about what I will be reading in May. It is actually going to be an ambitious TBR. I didn't mean for that to happen, but the more I pulled stuff out, the more I realized I really do want to read a lot in the month of May. Some of it's because of my Naruto TBR challenge, but some of it is just it just seems interesting to me. So I think I'm just at that point where, you know what? Everybody knows I'm a mood reader. I know that about myself, but at the same time, it's it is what it is. Okay. It's going to be big, but I do want to try to focus on reading more things that are not manga this month. I know that I will still end up reading a lot of manga. But without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, so let's start with the Naruto TBR game. So I pulled 5 cards and a book with a color in the title. I decided to give Blue Lock a try. I feel like I've seen a lot of people talk about this manga. It's about soccer, so it's a sports manga. I don't really read or watch a lot of sports anime either. So I figured, why not? And I went to Target and I was like, 20% off, let me just go ahead and try it. So Blue Lock just felt like this worked. I also was looking around. Oh my God, I feel so stupid. I was like, I don't even have anything that has a color in it. I literally just zeroed in on Blue Exorcist. Alrighty, still gonna read Blue Lock, but maybe I'll also read Blue Exorcist. Who knows? Maybe I'll give myself double points. I'm not, that's ridiculous. It is, you know how it is, y'all. When you have too much, you forget. Second one is a book by a first-time author. I got approved for The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma. If you are on TikTok, if you are on Instagram, and you're following any bookish content, and you have not seen a TikTok from this author promoting her book, I can't believe that you didn't see it. And every single TikTok, every single video I've seen someone post about The Phoenix King, I'm like, I really want to read this. So I'm very thankful that I got approved. I will be reading this in the month of May because I need to do better about reading books that I get approved of on NetGalley when I get them. Because, you know, I want to raise my score. I want people to, you know, approve me more. A book that comes out in the second half of 2023, I chose All Sinners Bleed by S.A. Crosby. That was another one that I was approved for on NetGalley. That one's an audiobook though, and I'm in an audiobook mood right now. I've actually I finished an audiobook yesterday that was so good. And I had finished another one right at the beginning of May, and they were fantastic. So I'm in a mood. I need to keep it going. Where the main character's name is in the title, I just went ahead and chose Sakamoto Days. I just recently got volume 7, so I figured, why not? Let me just read that one. And then a book about a family, I chose Spy Family. So I'm kind of keeping it a little easy with some of the manga I chose. And obviously the big brain fart I had, I don't know why. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a pretty successful reading month. Like I said, I feel like it's ambitious, but it's only because I'm just in a really good mood. And I know that I said I was really busy this month, but actually the big thing that happened was yesterday and now it's over. So now the stress is gone. So I'm happy. And what I did yesterday was successful. So thank you, if you were wondering. So let's get into some of the books I want to read, some of the manga I want to read. Obviously, the list of manga is ridiculous, but some of the books I want to read. It Came from the Closet, Queer Reflections on Horror. How to Think Like a Woman by Reagan Pinaluna. That I got approved from on NetGalley. I don't know what's going on with my handwriting right now, but it's not that great. The Scourge Between the Stars by Ness Brown. The Patient by Jasper DeWitt. Devil House by John Darnielle. I finished A Broken Blade the other day by Melissa Blair. So I'd written it down, but I finished it already. And I just started The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi by S.A. Chakraborty. So Broken Blade was fucking good, okay? I put that off for so long. And I remember it being a big thing on TikTok when it first came out. And I was like, this seems really interesting. But I didn't get it when I had the chance. Then I saw that the second book was available on NetGalley. I was like, okay, I want to go for it because who knows, maybe it'll get me more interested in reading the first book. So I went ahead, got the first book, loved it. It was fantastic. Can't wait to read the second one. I don't know if it's a duology or not, but That first book was fantastic. So those are all the books that I want to listen to because all of these are audiobooks. And then the regular books. So I really wanted to finally read Savage Appetite's True Stories of Women, Crime, and Obsession by Rachel Monroe. I don't know if I mentioned this the last time I read a book called Dead Girls. I thought that was going to be something different. I thought it was going to be more about crime against women in media. And it like kind of dabbled in that, but not really. So it like had a bit of a true crime, the way women's bodies and women are portrayed in like horrific ways in horror movies and so on and so forth. But then it like took a turn. So I'm hoping that this is actually going to give me what I was wanting from that other book. We shall see. Loaded by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz, Disarming History of the Second Amendment. So I started this not too long ago, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. You know, unfortunately, since I bought this book, sometime, I can't even remember when I got it. Unfortunately, since I bought this book, there have been even more mass shootings, and I am horrified by what has happened in this country, not only by, you know, gun violence, but other deaths that we've seen. And I just kind of felt like, you know, I think I want to read this. I want to get like, not a better understanding, because I'm never going to understand why people value an inanimate object more than the lives of humans, but it still would be interesting to know that history. In the off chance I get into a back and forth with someone, which I try not to do that anymore. You know, I used to do that back in the day. Okay. I try to steer clear of it, but you know what? I want to be able to be informed about stuff like this, because oftentimes with conversations like this, the other side's not that informed. So at least it's good to be informed on your own. I also want to read The Love Con by Ceresia Glass. I saw this from Books with Bonnie, and I don't know, it just looks so cute. I might want to get into a romance. I know that I'm reading a lot of romance manga right now, but you know, I still am enjoying what I'm reading with the manga, but I do think I want to get into reading like a regular novel. And another one is Yours Insatiably, A Fangs with Benefits Monster Romance by Aveda Weiss. I saw someone else on Book Talk talk about this, and I cannot remember their name, but they said that this was really good. I've never read a monster romance before, so this will be my first. It seems pretty short. I don't even think it's like 200 pages. I mean, it's barely over 200, so we'll see. We'll see if I can get into this. Why not? If you've read it, please let me know in the comments. Tell me what your thoughts are. This is what I am hoping. Okay, well, actually, I was going to say this is what I'm hoping to read. This is just the first set of stuff I've pulled out of my shelves. And we all know that can change. So luckily, I've actually already read quite a few volumes that are out in the living room. We'll talk about those later, but I do want to finish the 4th volume of A School Frozen in Time. I want to get this over with. Like I said, I'm not really enjoying this like to the point where I'm like, I have to know what happened, but I have it. I want to see what's going on. So it's time to finish this. So these next two, one, I just needed to start them. You know, as I said last month, I want to start what I have in terms of manga. But I was also going to choose these for the Naruto TBR Challenge card, where it was like a book where the character's name is in the title. It could still apply. The Heroic Legend of Arslan. I have the first 2 volumes. Actually, I have more volumes than just 2, but I figured, you know, let me just start this. Why not? I also received these from Books with Bonnie for my birthday, so thank you again. I know I've said thank you many times, but I'm never going to stop. Especially if I like it. I'm never going to say thank you even more. But yeah, if you've read this, let me know what your thoughts are. I also have their, I also have the newest series that they just did, which is the Demons of the Shadow Realm. I'm interested in reading that. Also want to go ahead and read the next 2 volumes in Kaiju number 8. I finished volumes 3 and 4 last month, and they were really good. And the way the 4th ended, I really want to keep going. So 5 and 6 should be read in the month of May. I really want to start Chojin X. So the 2nd volume just came out, and I got it the other day, which I'll be talking about in a book haul video, because even though I said I wasn't going to buy a lot of manga, Connie was Connieing. So this is by the creator of Tokyo Ghoul. I've heard really good things about it, so I want to start it. It's the 1st volume. Again, I need to start what I have, especially if I have the 1st volume. 2nd volume of Record of Ragnarok. Excited about this. I feel like this is Adam, which is interesting. You know, like Adam and Eve. This will be an interesting battle. I'm not sure. Yeah, his human opponent, the first man himself, Adam. So this will be interesting. Who's he fighting? Okay, so I don't remember who this is. I feel like I saw them already. What's going on with the eyeballs? Oh my god, it's really frightening. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting showdown. Also want to start The Witch and the Night Will Survive. I talked about this when I got it. I've heard nothing but good things. I also said I wanted to get back into reading Hell's Paradise because I'm trying to get ahead of the episodes that are airing, but I'm already behind now. So I need to go ahead and read that. Volume 3 of Spy Family. I just finished the second volume. Volume 1 of Oshinoko. Volume 2 of Donuts Under a Crescent Moon. And In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. I can't wait. I also didn't pull it out earlier, but I just remembered I need to read the next book in the Noodle Shop Mystery series. I can't remember what the next one is called, but I need to read it because I also got approved for the newest one that comes out in June. So I need to read this book that I own so I can get ready to read the one I got approved for in NetGalley so I can get review, you know, because I'm getting approved for stuff now. But yeah, so simple. Well, okay, not simple. I've got high hopes for what I will be reading in the month of May. I'm excited, and that's it. Kind of a shorter video, not a less complicated situation going on, obviously, so not a short, sweet, to the point TBR. But it's okay because we're having fun. We're reading what we like, and we're reading what we have, even though I've still continued to buy things. But I like what I've got going on here. If there's anything that I mentioned that you guys like, that you think I will like, that I think I should prioritize, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Especially manga. You know, y'all know what I have if you watch me regularly. Is there anything that I've mentioned that you think I should read instead? I think that the pile that I have makes sense. But I also know that I'm a mood reader and I am liable to pick anything up at random just because I feel like it. But yes, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on other social media. It's in the description box down below. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.